Yummy! I've never had barbecue this good before. Right, Kana? Yeah, thank you. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Eat a lot.
Hey, why are you the one saying that? I'm Ryuta Shibuya, 27. I brought my little sister, Kana, 23, and her best friend, Wakaba Yoyogi, to this fancy barbecue restaurant.
I was the one that asked you to take us to a fancy barbecue place, so it's thanks to me. True.
What kind of reasoning is that? Are you gonna pay for this then?
The meat is so soft. Big bro, thank you for this meal.
Jeez, I got a bonus just today. Our house was close to Wakaba's, so the three of us always played together. Wakaba always stuck around us, so we were like actual siblings.
Yuta Oni-chan, can we play today?
She wasn't as cute as she was when she was calling me Oni-chan, but she was still like a little sister to me. We worked at a manufacturing company called Love Koi, and Wakaba was in my department. Today, we got our bonuses. I had a higher position, so my bonus was higher, but they also did get bonuses. Oh well. We were trying to enjoy our fancy barbecue when...
Whoa, he's here dressed like that. He has to be broke. Isn't he embarrassed? And with two girls, biting more than he can chew, is he gonna be able to afford it?
The man that sat next to us looked at us resentfully. He had on an expensive watch and a gaudy gold chain. I think he might be younger than me. Love Koi allowed casual outfits, so we did look like we did on any given day.
Huh? What the hell? How rude.
It's better not to get involved. We aren't dressed our best. And if we cause a scene, it'll disturb the restaurant. We're almost finished, so let's eat this and leave. I tried to calm Wakaba down, and we left the restaurant. Then...
Wait, are you ladies going home already? Have you eaten enough? I'm Kosuke. Why don't you eat with me and not this broke guy? I'll let you eat till you're full.
Kosuke tried to grab Wakaba's arm, so I immediately slapped it away. Stop!
Stay out of it, broke guy. I'm sure these ladies prefer someone that lets them eat more.
We're full. We want to go home, can we? We ate a lot, actually. Is everything okay over here?
Making me look bad.
The man mumbled something and returned to his table. We headed to the register. Sorry, we caused the scene.
Not at all. We apologize for not making proper accommodations. That must have been uncomfortable.
It's okay, it was delicious, so we'll be back. Thank you for the meal. I felt frustrated, but it wasn't the restaurant's fault. We left.
Ugh! Who is that guy? So annoying. There. Let's forget about it. Ryuta, fight back for once! Otherwise you won't be able to protect anyone. No, interacting with him there would be a bad idea. He was thinking about us and the restaurant. I get that! Ugh! We're going somewhere else so I can forget.
Kana had defended me, but Wakaba's words cut deep. I can't protect anyone.
Ryuta, let's go.
We decided to drink at an izakaya. Wakaba drank until she was gone, but she was fine by the time we left. Of course, I pay for everything. We did quite some damage, but oh well. A few days later, Kana and I were talking to her dad, Masaru, about what happened at the restaurant.
I see. I'm glad you aren't hurt. Thank you for protecting Kana.
He was actually my uncle, and on paper, my stepdad. He was also the president of the company I worked at. I didn't do anything. Wakaba told me to get it together.
Who knows what would have happened if you weren't there? Don't be down on yourself. You're too kind.
Dad, thank you. I lost both of my parents in an accident when I was little. Since then, my dad's brother and his family has taken care of me. Kana and I were step-siblings. My stepdad encouraged me and scolded me. He raised me even though I wasn't his biological child. But he was my uncle. I always worried about causing trouble for him. It became a habit to worry. Call it being mature. Old habits die hard, but the words Wakaba said to me made me realize that I can't keep doing this. It takes courage to say how you feel. In other words, I was a people pleaser.
I know that you're reserved and kind. Wakaba said that, but it's because she trusts you and relies on you, okay?
Yeah, thank you. I know that. When we were little, we went from being cousins to being step-siblings. She was a kind stepsister that understood my personality. I was truly grateful I became a part of their family. I wanted to pay them back.
How's work?
It's good. I think we're getting a big contract soon, so I'll let you know. My dad spoke out to me at work. I make sure to speak respectfully at work.
I see, amazing. I'm counting on you.
I had applied to this company secretly because I wanted to work for him. He had a hesitant smile when he saw me at the final interview. I was gonna stay here until the end.
Oh no! I'm nervous all of a sudden.
Today, we were going to Lovecoy Electronics, which was her parent company. In the taxi, Wakaba was unusually a nervous wreck. I'm just here to observe. You have to be on your own soon.
I know! Why are you making me more nervous?
Haha, you always get competitive and do better that way.
I know, but still.
Well, I'm here to help you. If anything happens, I'll do something about it, so you just do you.
Huh? This is what I mean. Okay.
After a year of working here, Wakaba was about to lead her first meeting.
That will be all. Thank you. We look forward to continue working with you.
The meeting went well. She always got the job done. How is it over there? No problems. Did something happen? One of our employees got fired all of a sudden. They were going to be here today. Our department's been hectic because of it. That's tough. Thank you for making time for us. Of course. This is just between us, but that employee had some woman-related troubles. Be careful, Shibuya-san.
It's okay. He doesn't have a girlfriend and can't get girls.
Yes, I have no girlfriend and... Hey, don't speak for me! The mood lightened. The heavy atmosphere was lifted, and the conversation ended on a high note. But getting fired for inappropriate behavior toward women. In this day and age, what kind of person would do that? A few weeks passed. I was working in the office as usual.
Shibuya-san, a call from the president. Apparently it's important.
A direct call from the president? That's rare. Okay. He wanted to introduce someone to me, so he wanted me to come to his office. I let everyone know I was leaving. I wonder who it is. I knocked on the door, curious about who it could be. I'm coming in. When I opened the door, I saw someone I wasn't expecting to see. What? Why are you here? Standing next to the president was the man that tried to pick up Wakaba and Kana at the restaurant. I couldn't hide my surprise.
Huh? You two know each other? Perfect, I wanted to introduce you.
The president smiled, blissfully unaware. I had a bad feeling.
I think you know, but this is Ryuta Shibuya. He's head of the technology sales department and my stepson. This is Kosuke Meguro. He'll be working here starting today.
What?
He used to work at Lovecoy Electronics. Apparently, he had to resign for personal reasons. He used to work part-time here in high school. I used to look after him. We're in different places in life now, so we don't see each other, but we have our history. I wanted to help him out somehow, so I'm gonna have him work here.
I see. They know each other? I try to understand what was going on.
Now, what I really want to talk about, Wakaba can work on her own, right? I wanted to ask you to train Kosuke here.
Me?
Yeah, you're the only one I can think of. Kosuke, Ryuta is her biggest asset. Study hard.
I looked over at Kosuke, and he was smiling ear to ear. He looked proud. I'm his trainer. No problem. No problem, but... sir?
Ryuta-san, please take good care of me.
Kosuke interrupted me and bowed toward me. The president nodded happily. I guess he liked him. Maybe he used to be a good guy. I only know a little bit about him, but... I wanted to repay my stepdad someday. He worked hard for this company. If he supports him this much, maybe he's really good at his job. Maybe I should just do what I'm told. I didn't know what to do.
You can't protect anyone!
Wakaba's voice echoed in my head. Her words gave me an encouraging push in that moment. In the past, I may have thought, if my stepdad said so, and I wouldn't have said anything, but my stepdad and this company are important to me. I have to say it. I made my decision and looked toward my stepdad. Sir, I don't know how much of a relationship you two have built. However, I believe that this person is not fit to be a part of this company.
What?
May I ask why?
I told you about the restaurant that Kana, Wakaba, and I went to, right?
Yes, I remember. About that man with terrible manners.
Yes, that was when I met Kosuke. The man who tried to pick them up and cause trouble was him right there. His eyes widened. I'm sure that wasn't the person he thought he knew.
What does that mean, Kosuke?
No, of course not. That was someone else. Don't make me look bad, Shibuya-san.
It would have been better if he had sincerely apologized, but he tried to avoid it. He couldn't be saved. The president's eyes narrowed. He was about to say something when...
Excuse me. Sir, you seem to be taking a while, so I brought you some tea.
Wakaba came in. She held a tray of tea and had an unhappy expression. She found Kosuke and glared.
That was a lie. Sorry. Actually, I saw that man come in earlier.
Yeah, he used to work part-time here. I was going to have him work here, but...
I'm sorry, but I'm against that. He persistently tried to pick me up when I declined. He even called Shibuya-san a broke guy. At a fancy, nice barbecue restaurant that requires a certain level of manners.
Oh? That sounds very similar to the story Ryuta just told me. Sounds like quite the coincidence.
Haha, no, sir. I bet they planned this beforehand. There's no way I would.
Also, I heard there was an employee that was fired for being inappropriate with women. We became close, and I heard from them when we were drinking. That person's name was Meguro. That's you, isn't it?
I see. Wakaba, thank you. You backed up what Ryuta said.
Huh?
Kosuke, you told me you were harassed, so you had to resign. I thought it was weird. I know your former supervisor. I thought it was weird that they would do something like that. I've known you since you graduated high school.
Sir, good morning.
Morning, you're always so energetic.
Thank you for the compliment.
You were an honest and good kid, and you did your work. I wanted to trust you. I guess I was blind.
He looked at Kosuke. Kosuke's lips trembled.
I didn't know. How could I know that she worked here?
That makes it sound like it'll be okay if she didn't work here. That's not right.
How about the lies? You were inappropriate with women, but you said you were harassed.
I had to. I had nowhere else to go. I had to. Picking you up, insulting Shibuya-san, getting fired. I was unlucky. Please try to understand. I spilled everything. Please, let me stay here.
He's still trying to.
Since when did you become like that? You weren't like that before.
The president's shoulders dropped. He looked sad and angry at the same time.
You didn't take responsibility for what you said. Now that I know the truth, I can't let you stay here. The deal is off. Go home.
I'm sorry.
Was it because of what he did to us? Or because he betrayed the president's trust? Or both? Kosuke bowed his head and left.
I'm sorry, you two. I was about to make a huge mistake.
Yes.
Ryuta, Wakaba, thank you for speaking up. You protected me. Especially you, Ryuta. You told me how you felt. Thank you.
Thank you, Dad. I was no longer hesitant to say how I felt. From now on, to protect those I love. We drank the tea that Wakaba brought, and we returned to work. Thanks to you, I was able to say how I felt to Dad. I was scared of causing trouble, and couldn't say how I felt. But because of what she told me, I was able to say it. Thank you.
Huh? I don't really get it, but you're welcome.
Wait, was that... I saw Wakaba's smile, and my heart beat faster. I finally realized then that the person I saw as my sister was a full-grown adult. After that, what happened to Kosuke was... He was interviewing left and right, but word spread about his actions and wasn't getting hired.
Why did I do all that?
Started working at a big company, got money. All the women in the world, maybe these changed him. Kosuke lost a lot. What's important is on the inside. He realized it too late. I hope he's able to start over now that he knows. As for me, I was promoted. Now I can be even more useful to the company. But I won't be working with Wakaba anymore. We won't be spending as much time together. The department members congratulated me on my promotion. Wakaba, wanna go out next time? On a date?
Of course!
It takes courage to say important things to people who are important to you. I realize that people want you to tell them the truth, and we're dating.
Finally. You're too slow. I'm happy for you, Wakaba.
I see. I had always thought of Wakaba as my sister. I never realized I had fallen for her as a woman. For the people I love, I want to continue saying what needs to be said.
Hello, your lovely Brittany here. So I'm kind of like iffy on this one because I agree with Wakaba and that you need to stand up for yourself, and Wakaba can do that. But when it comes to like business, it makes it a little more tricky. It's like a tightrope, especially if it's somebody you're working with. I'm like, I will never tell a client, I hate this character, redo it. No, I will do the character even if I hate it. Sometimes I might improv and they'll like it or they won't like it, but you know what I mean? But in the end, sexual harassment is not okay. All right. Anyways, I love you guys and I will see you in the next story. Bye!